Hey, welcome back, my friends and family. And I hope since the last video, hope you guys have been doing good. I hope life has been treating you swell. But if life hasn't been too good for you and life's been hard, just to be completely honest, if it's been hard, hey, just keep putting forth that effort, man. Because as long as you keep putting forth that effort, there's always a chance that life can become better for you. You open yourself up to gaining that possibility and that opportunity. Anyways, guys, the main topic and subject of this video, the main matter at hand, is quitting and giving up. They both fall to the same thing. So let's talk about that for a moment, because quitting and giving up, man, quitting is super easy. Do you know how easy it is to quit? Even a monkey can do it. It's so easy to quit. Anybody can do it. Because when you quit, it's so easy and it's so tempting. Because when you quit, it's like, boom, man, I don't gotta be stressed out about this no more. You're telling me I don't gotta take on all this responsibility and accountability to push myself towards my dream or whatever goal I'm working towards. You're telling me I don't gotta worry about all this, and that. I can just kick my feet and be like, man, I'm chilling. And now I can just sit back. I don't gotta worry about none of that stuff, right? Quit, and you're saying to yourself like, man, quitting sounds pretty good. I should do this. No, you shouldn't, know, because when you quit, you also cut yourself off from all possibilities you had of making a life for yourself. When you quit, you cut yourself off of gaining all those possibilities and opportunities for yourself. Because when you quit, you can't put forth any more effort towards the task at hand. I'm gonna say that again. When you quit, you can't put forth any more effort towards the task at hand. Because quitting is easy. Again, like I just said, anybody can do it. But you know what's not easy though? To keep going, to keep persisting, to keep enduring the pain, to keep outlasting the pain. It is hard not to quit. It is so hard not to quit. It's easy to quit, but it's so hard not to quit. It's hard to keep going, ladies and gentlemen. Because when you don't quit, in general, the whole thing about quitting that is hard is the fact that you know that you can't quit. Yes, the thoughts and temptations might pop in your head of, man, I want to give up right now. I don't want to be here. I want to go right out the door and never come back. Those thoughts will pop in your head, right? Those are very tempting. It's very tempting to quit because, you know, quitting is easy. But the thing that's way harder, the thing that's hard to accept is the fact that you know within yourself that you absolutely cannot quit. You know within yourself that you absolutely cannot give up. One, because most likely what you're doing is way bigger than yourself. Whatever you're doing in life right now is way bigger than blank, whatever your first and last name is. You fill in those lines. It's way bigger than you. Because you may think like, man, what I'm doing right now, it's not impacting nobody. No one's learning from this. No one is being impacted to keep doing good in their lives and be a symbol of light for the people around them. You may think no one's getting that from this, but guess what? They are. There are people from miles away that are motivated by your actions that may never say anything. You probably could have saved somebody's life by what you're doing. And you probably would have never even known it, even if you're like a plumber or electrician. Let's say your work ethic could be so strong in what you do that you can motivate someone to keep going and keep going hard every single day of their life. You never know who is watching you. So in those moments where you feel like giving up, when you feel like quitting, again, just remember too, like, man, what I'm doing right now is way bigger than way bigger than me. Like, for example, if I use myself, what I'm doing right now is way bigger than Jaden. Jaden may think, man, what I'm doing right now, this don't matter. Let me just quit. No one's gaining from this. But guess what? On the other side of the coin, that side of reality, facing is stating that, hey, what you're doing right now will help millions of people. It will change the world. And it really takes that 1 second. It takes that 1 second decision of reminding yourself like, hey, I can't quit right now. Because what I'm doing right now is going to help my family be in a better position. What I'm doing right now is going to help my kids be in a better position. What I'm doing right now is going to help my friends be in a better position. Because if I don't quit, if I keep enduring, if I keep outlasting the pain, that's gonna give me the opportunity and the possibility to put my family and friends in better positions, let's give them better opportunities to win in life. It's gonna help them out tremendously. Another thing you gotta realize with quitting, right? You gotta realize this. You gotta realize how strong you are for not quitting. And when I say that, I'm not saying it to make you feel good or have this like positive self-affirmation, like, oh man, I feel good, I did quit, yay. No, not like that. I'm talking about reality. You gotta realize how strong you are for not quitting and not giving up. Because do you know how many chances you had to give up, but you're still here, you're still standing? Do you know how many probably honestly valid excuses and reasons you had to quit and people wouldn't judge you or knock you for, like, oh man, I understand, man, I would have gave up too? Do you know how many times in your life you've had that, but you didn't quit? You said, you know what, I'm gonna stay in the fire a little bit longer. I'm gonna forge this sword a little bit sharper so I could cut through any adversity. Do you know how many opportunities you had to quit, but you chose to keep forging that sword? You chose to keep forging your spirit. You chose to keep enduring. Come on now, man. You got to realize you are far past the point of quitting. Let me say that again. You are far past the point of quitting. You are far past the line of quitting. Let's say there's a line right here, right? You keep walking, keep enduring. You're hitting hit, knocked down, but you keep getting back up. And you pass this line. You are past the point of quitting, ladies and gentlemen. You are past that point. So even if the thought pops in your mind, even if the thought of quitting pops in your mind, it tempts you. You know in yourself, I can't quit, man. I'm past the point of quitting. So you're going to keep enduring. And that's the hard thing. Yes, it's hard not to quit. But again, like I just said, you passed the point of quitting. So yes, the thought may pop in your mind. The temptation may pop in your mind. But you know in yourself that you cannot quit. Come on now, man. Do you know what type of person it takes to do that? Do you know what type of strength, courage, discipline, and honor it takes for someone to do that? And you have those 4 qualities within you, ladies and gentlemen. You have that strength, courage, discipline, and honor to keep fighting, to keep enduring, to keep throwing the punches. Come on now, man. You can't forget the fact that you're a fighter. You kept on fighting, and that's why you're still standing here today. You never stopped throwing the punches. You may have got knocked down in life, but guess what? You got right back up again. And what did you do? You kept throwing the punches, bro. You kept getting back up like Rocky Balboa. Come on now. Now as well, one of the last things I want to say for this video, because it's not something that needs to be too long. It's something that needs to be it needs to be powerful to you guys so it can really hit you and touch your heart. And one of the last things I want to say in this video to really make it powerful is this. If you wanted to quit, if you truly wanted to quit, you would have already done it. Let that sink in for a second. I'm going to let that sink in for myself. If you wanted to quit, you would have already done it. It almost leaves you speechless. Almost leaves you in awe because it's so true. If you honestly 100% wanted to quit, you would have already done it. You wouldn't be standing here right now. So just the fact that you are standing here, just the fact that you keep putting one foot in front of the other every single day, even if you don't know how, you keep doing it, just the fact that you're still standing, just means that you really want it. You truly want it as bad as you say you do. You truly want it as bad as you want it to breathe. Because if you didn't want it as bad as you wanted to breathe, you would have already given up. You have already quit. You would have already thrown in the towel and said, I'm done. I'm waving the white flag, man. I'm done with this. You would have already said that, but guess what? You don't want to quit. Even if it's hard for you to build up the strength and courage to say to yourself, I don't want to quit, because it's way easier to tell yourself that I want to quit and pity yourself like, man, oh me, why me? But you got to realize, again, back to what I was saying, if you wanted to quit, you would have already done it. So you got to carry that honor with you of knowing the fact that, damn, like, wow, man, I really don't want to quit. I'm really still in this dogfight. I'm really still going. I'm still trying. I'm still going that distance. Be proud of yourself and remind yourself, like, I don't want to quit because I'm still standing here. Because anybody who wanted to quit would have done it already. Because, for example, you know when you're hungry and you want some food and you want to get something to eat, what do? You don't question if you want to eat or not. You just go get the food and you feed your hunger for your body and everything, right? Same thing with quitting. If you truly wanted to quit, you wouldn't question it. you wouldn't try to fight with it. You would just quit and satisfy that temptation of doubt. And you would just quit right then and there. Just as if you were hungry, if you really wanted to do something, you would just do it. You would just quit right then and there. But the fact that you're going back and forth in your head, in your mind, the fact that you're still fighting, the fact that you're still struggling every single day, just means that you don't really want to quit. It just means that you're training your mind, body, and spirit to become uniformed not to quit. Because I'm telling you guys right now, especially in my journey in my life, I've had so many moments of I want to quit. I don't want to do this. I feel like giving up. I've honestly had way more thoughts of that than I've had moments of, man, life's so good right now. I'm winning. I'm succeeding. Can't nothing go wrong. I have way more thoughts of that than I have of this. However, you need those moments of I feel like quitting. You need those moments of doubt because that's part of the process. That's part of the journey, ladies and gentlemen. That's part of your story. That's building your character. Because since that doubt, in those moments of quits, in those moments of adversity, that's going to build your character. That's going to build your story so you can become the character that they read about in the books. Oh my gosh, let me say that one more time. That's going to build your story. That's going to build your character so you can become that character that they read about in the books. Because I'm telling you, even if you don't know it right now, one day people are going to be reading your story. One people are going to read your story saying like, man, how did he do that? Man, wow, he didn't quit right then. Man, he's still standing. Wow, he or she is still going. People are going to read your story. You're going to become the character that they read about in the books. You're going to become a symbol for them in their life to keep going, to keep facing the struggles every day, to keep facing the suffering every single day to get that reward that they're searching for. Man, so really, just remember, you cannot quit, man. You cannot quit, especially when it comes to chasing your dreams. And this is the last thing I'm going to leave off on this video, right? This is this rule. There's this rule I discovered within my journey and myself working towards my dreams that helps me out when I have moments of quitting, when I have moments of doubt, when I'm overwhelmed with a lot of anxiety or stuff like that, right? And that rule is this. I call this my 90% rule. And the 90% rule is this. 90% of the time, when you're working towards any dream, ambition, ideal, or goal that you hold near and dear to your heart, 90% of the time, it's gonna suck. What? Did this guy just say chasing your dream sucks? He just told me not to quit. Let me explain. Because 90% of the time, chasing your dream sucks, man. It's not some Rocky montage where it's like, oh man, I'm gonna throw the punches real quick. I'm gonna work out in the montage. Boom, I'm ready for the fight. I win the fight. I succeed. I got all my dreams. Boom, I win. No, it's not like that. It's a dog fight, man. It gets brutal. Because 90% of the time, it's gonna be filled with a lot of moments of pain. A lot of moments we get outlast of pain. It's gonna be filled with a lot of moments with suffering. It's gonna be a lot of moments with doubt. It's gonna be filled with a lot of moments of anxiety. It's gonna be filled with a lot of moments that like, why am I here? It's gonna be a lot of moments of, man, I can't do this. It's gonna be filled with a lot of moments of, I'm not good enough. It's gonna be filled with a lot of moments like, man, I can't do it how these guys do it, or how she does it, or how those girls do it. It's gonna be filled with a lot of moments of, man, F it, I'm gonna give up. 90% of the time, it's gonna be like that. However, my friends, if you can endure that 90%, once you step into that 10%, that's those moments of achievement. That's moments of, man, I'm glad I didn't give up right back then, man. That's some moments of, wow, I'm proud of myself. That's some moments of, wow, I'm glad I upheld my honor. Because again, if you could lock in and endure that 90%, once you step into that 10% to make it 100%, that's the moments where you can look back and be so grateful that you didn't give up. That's the moments that you look back like, wow, God was really putting me through that process to build my character so I can become the person that they read about in the books, so I can achieve my dreams, so other people can learn from me so they can achieve their dreams. So again, to go and just reflect on the main topics, the main points that we talked about in this video being these before I end the video. Remember, the main topics, the main takeaways I want you guys to get from this video is this. Number one, it's super easy to quit, but it's way harder to keep going and keep enduring and keep suffering. It's way harder to know that what makes quitting hard isn't the fact that it's quitting necessarily in general. What makes quitting hard is the fact that knowing that you absolutely cannot quit, because you have people who watch your actions and learn from you and see you as someone to motivate them to keep going for themselves. That's number one. Number two being that you're past the point of quitting. Remember, you crossed that line of quitting. So even if those thoughts pop up in your head like, man, I don't want to be here right now, I want to run away, I want to quit, those thoughts may pop up, but you in your heart, no, I can't quit. I'm past that point of quitting. I quit quitting a long time ago. Let me say that again. I quit quitting a long time ago. That's number two. You're past the point of quitting. And number three being, if you wanted to quit, you would have already done it. Just like we made that example with the hungry rule. When you're hungry, you want some food, you don't question it. You just go and get the food and feel your hunger. Just like with quitting, if you really want to quit, you would quit. You wouldn't question it. You would satisfy that temptation and that urge to quit. You would already satisfied it. So if you wanted to quit, you would have already done it. Number four being that 90% rule. 90% of the time in your life, it's going to suck in whatever you're doing. But if you can endure that 90%, once you step into the 10%, that's moments of prosperity, joy, success, and achievement. So endure the 90%, so you step into the 10%. Again, I'm going to say it again. The fact that what makes quitting hard is knowing the fact that you absolutely cannot quit because you have people who are motivated by your actions. Number two, if you wanted to quit, you would have quit a long time ago. You would have quit a long time ago, my friend. And number three, again, if you truly wanted to quit, you would have already done it, just like with that hungry rule. And then number four, again, that 90% rule. Endure the pain, outlast the pain, to step into that success and prosperity. I may have said something different, the same thing for the second one, but you guys get the gist of it. So again, just thank you guys. If you stayed this long in the video, thank you for that. I truly appreciate that, you guys. And again, this is Jay So Positive signing out. And again, if this video brought you guys, because I don't even want to use the word motivation or inspiration, because those are just feelings, right? If this video brought you the idea of it's possible for yourself to keep going, if this video provoked the thought in your mind that like, I'm not going to quit, and this video actually helped you out, it showed you that it's possible, by all means, subscribe, like, share it with a friend or family, or even a stranger who you think needs to hear this message. And again, much gratitude to you guys for accompanying me on my journey of inspiring 1 million people to be positive with my YouTube videos, of building and becoming a symbol of positivity for the people of this world to rely upon in darkest times of need, to inspire other people to treat other people better. That's our whole motive here. That's why we do what we do. We do this to inspire other people and influence other people to treat each other better, to build that symbol of positivity for the people of this world to rely upon in darkest times of need, to inspire 1 million people so we can actually see a genuine impact and dent in humanity's perspective in the way we carry ourselves. So again, much gratitude to you guys. Keep going that distance. Don't give up. Keep going that distance. Do not quit during the process. I know it's going to be hard, but just in those moments of quit, just come back to this video, get a quick energy boost. Just let me cheer you on for a second. Be like, man, you know what? Jay's not quitting. I can't quit. If he's here, I'm here, because we got this, man. We're all human. What's inside somebody else is inside of you too. Don't give up, man. You got this. Keep going the distance, my friend.